What is going on, guys? Saints Row. Now, the latest DLC expansion comes out, I believe it's August 8th, but they have already opened up that area on the map. You just don't have the missions. And the area is right here. I'm going to show you. It's called Vallejo, it looks like. Maybe I'm saying that right. Okay. And you can do this stuff here, you know. You can do some of these little side quests, but none of the missions that they're going to have are available. And you have this little store. I'm going to show you that store in a minute, but and you don't have to buy the expansion to get this here. Let's see. It's called Dusty's. What is this one called? So it looks like you got two new stores that are opened up here. Maybe this is a new store too, is it? I think that was already there. Yeah, that stuff was already there. That's nothing new. Because I've already, yeah. But anyway, this is where it's at, and we're just taking a look at it. It looks like it's that Dustlander stuff, those missions that you do earlier in the game already with those fantasy type, role-playing type stuff, which I absolutely could not stand that stuff. I did not like it at all. It annoyed the crap out of me. I thought it was a horrible idea to put in this game. But it looks like that is what they're expanding on, which that is not pleasing, but for me it's not. I always like when they expand the game, expand the map. I'm always a fan of that. And I am happy with the fact that you got more area to cover, but let's see, what do we got here? Is there some type of race right here? Looks like you might have some type of race, maybe. Let me get in this vehicle. Now the DLC is not open yet, so I can't check the missions or anything like that right now, but the map is opened up because when they updated the game, they added this stuff. Let's see, you got, wow, let me see. Somebody just did that, right? Almost looks like they're racing. So I'm gonna race with this person here. It's not really a race, obviously. We're just kind of running around. And I don't know if there's actually a race in the game that is tied to this. There might be. Hopefully there is. That would be kind of cool. Because it looks like they're just kind of simulating a race right now is what it looks like. So I think that would be cool. I think there probably is. I mean, and I've always wanted like a racing mode in this. Kind of like a street racing based mode, like what they had in Saints Row 2. You know, when they had the street racing. This isn't quite that, but it's something. I would prefer the street racing over this, but whatever. This would be okay if they do have a racing mode. I would still enjoy it. More so than like Dustlander missions, if they have something like that. I do not like that stuff. I couldn't stand it. But I will play the missions if they have them, just to look at it, you know. This is the final DLC expansion from what I understand, which looks like this probably is going to be in the game, likely. I see the checkpoint signs and stuff. So, and you know, when they add the expansions, they usually add like a side mission in there too, like something like this, or something that's different. But yeah, that's what we have, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this. We're not really racing anyway. But so it looks like they are expanding on that Dustlander stuff. I don't know how many people like that. Like I said, I absolutely couldn't stand it. It was just very aggravating and agonizing to even have to do those missions. You know, but you have to do them if you're gonna complete the game. You got all these vehicles. I don't really have an issue with that, you know. But with the vehicles, but they have a lot of that stuff. A lot of these role play type stuff going on in here. But I will tell you, it's a little disappointing that the DLC, that the expansion is based on that. I'm not happy with that, but that's what it looks like it's gonna be. I was looking on their Facebook page, and it does look like they have enemies running around with these swords with foil on them and stuff like that. that's kind of what it looks like, but you know, maybe I should try a different vehicle. Try this one. No, let's look over here. Bunch of weird stuff right here. Now, let's go to, I'm gonna go to the, let me get back in my vehicle. We're gonna go to that little store because I'm gonna show you what's at the little store. It ain't really nothing groundbreaking, but we're gonna take a look at it anyway. They got a Jim Robs over here. They got a friendly fire. This store right here, we're gonna go there. Take a look. Now again, I've already looked at it. In fact, I've already even purchased all the stuff there, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you on this video what it is that is there. Man, I don't even got the DLC yet, and I already feel disappointed because, like I said, I don't like the Dustlander stuff. I thought that was a, you know, in my opinion, it was a horrible idea to even add it into the game, but who knows? Maybe I'm not the majority, but I don't think it's that good. But here we go. I'm gonna show you what they got. Again, it's nothing really. This is what they got. I do think that's fairly cool. I mean, I don't, it's not a big deal really, you know. Then you got this helmet. You got these, I thought these were already in it. I guess there's probably something similar to that. And you got this ID pass. You got these 2 t-shirts. And that's it. That's all you got at that little store. It seems, I was hoping the DLCs would do a good job of expanding on some of the stores, some of the stuff you could buy. But the truth is, they didn't really do a whole lot with that. You know, that's a little bit disappointing for me. You know, like little stuff like that, they have it. But, so it looks like this whole DLC is, what do we got here? We got some sword fighters. They're not really sword fighting, they're just kind of playing fantasy games here. And I guess those are going to be some of your new enemies. They're going to do those fantasy fights. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll be honest with you. This is a disappointment. I don't like that stuff. You know, I wonder, let me see what I can do. What can I do up there? Can I go up there? Well, first it looked like I could go up there is what it looked like. What's going on here? Lighting fire and stuff. Bathrooms. Okay. Oh, you can't go in there.
This is what I'm talking about. I want to go somewhere more exciting.
Back at that store again. But yeah, that's what we got here. We got Dustlanders, and you know, they just had to explain. So it looks like I still have access to these enemies. They're like a new group. Oh my goodness. I really wish they would have done something else with this DLC, man. Like a different type of enemy, something a little bit more serious. Oh boy, this is disappointing. This is very disappointing. But this is what they got for us right now. So this is what we got. So yeah, they're expanding on Dustlanders. Let me take one of these vehicles with me since I'm disappointed. I'll take one of these with me, take it back to my HQ, and see what I can do with it. Let's get out of here. Let's take this back to Saints Tower. Let's see what the road out of here looks like, or the road here and out looks like. Because you know, there was a roadblock somewhere. Now it's unblocked wherever it was at. I do know where it was at though. I'm familiar with it. I believe it's the same one I pointed out in one of the videos. Hold on, let me slow down. See what else we got over here, you know. Might as well see what else we got. We got gym robs. We already know what that is, right? Let's see. What is that? Let's see what that place right there is. Let's go take a look at it. I was kind of hoping there'd be like another HQ opportunity or something like that. I didn't think there would be, but I was kind of hoping that they would have something like that in here. So what exactly is that? Some type of restaurant or something? Let's see. Radars. Yeah, that's what it looks like it is.
This is the best.
Got like a bar.
I'm mad.
I mean, you can't do nothing here. I wish you could like make your character drink or something like you could in Saints Row 2. But you can't do none of that stuff. That would be pretty cool if you could though, right?
What's going on here?
Oh, I'm blocking the road, huh? Let's head out of here, man. After I take a look at some of this other stuff over here real quick. That's just gym robs, that's nothing.
What are you doing?
Hey now.
What's over here? I want to look at anything that might be relevant, you know. So yeah, there you have it. We're going to go ahead and leave that area. You got a DLC called, well, the area is called Vallejo, and looks like it's an expansion of, was this stuff here already? No, this stuff wasn't here, because there's you know, there's another, let's see, defeat the enemy. So you can, these are the idols, right? Yeah, those are the idols. We're not going to do this right now. So yeah, I guess there's a couple more things right here on the way to Vallejo. Maybe hopefully I'm saying that word right, but and I'm driving horribly, ain't I? I am, because I'm not really trying. What is this here? Let's see what we got here.
Anyway,
Oh, it's
I'll let you get back
one of
to
those
your
review
activity.
things that you can do. They got something here. Let's go inside here. What exactly is this? Some type of place for plants or something, right? Like a greenhouse type
Just
deal.
got used to the old gangs. Now we got news.
Guess I'm wearing deodorant.
So they're actually supposed to be a gang. That right there is horrible. That's, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. That's, oh my goodness. I really wish they would have went in another direction. Man, that is a disappointment that they're actually, that's the last, this is the last DLC too, man. I mean, that's, oh my goodness. So we got this right here. I don't believe this was here. Let's take a look here. What do we got? Oh, look at that. I'm gonna have to steal that because that's a new vehicle. It looks kind of like that horse vehicle. What is this? Nothing you can do with that, right? I mean, that would be cool if you could turn this into one of your HQs, right? Well, actually, you know what? There might be another opportunity at an HQ. It's possible because remember the other one that we got? You had to complete missions first, so it is still possible. We can't rule that out, you know. This looks like something that you might be able to use as an HQ, maybe. I don't know, maybe. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this. You know, we're gonna take this back to our HQ because I think it's a unique vehicle. It's pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead and head back. I don't think there's going to be anything else on the way that we haven't yet seen before, right? This stuff right here, I have already crossed paths with this stuff in the past. Is that correct? Let's take a look.
That's what you think.
Apparently there's like a store over here. Let's see.
My neutral is so good.
What are you guys selling here? Is this that armadillo type stuff? Let's see. Oh, okay. I like to own everything. That's what I like to do. I don't like to leave anything out, even if it's something that I don't plan on using. So yes, now we have everything. This might not have been here. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Actually, I don't think it was because let me look at the map. I don't believe it was here. This stuff right here was definitely here because I completed these, so those were definitely there. So what was the roadblock at? It was somewhere over here. I don't know where. Where's my car at, man? Oh, here it is. I want to make sure I keep that because I'm gonna save it. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, with the update, you can now, let's see. You can now save from, actually, I'll do another video on that because I don't know for sure about that, okay? I read somewhere that you can save, you can now save games on the dirty cheats now. At first you couldn't. I think you just lose the opportunity at trophies and achievements, I think is what the difference is. I don't know that for sure. Before I talk about that, I got to clarify that that's even true before I even elaborate too much more on that. But anyway, that's what we have. Looks like they're going to expand on that Dustlander stuff. Again, for me, not really pleased with it, but that's what it is. And that is your map expansion.